Well, everyone. Can we just take a second? I mean, seriously, just one single second to breathe this in and celebrate this absolutely massive, incredible news in the most stylish way possible? Oh my goodness. I cannot even begin to tell you how incredibly stoked I am right now. My heart is just full, and I am beyond thrilled to be sitting here sharing these phenomenal wins that Prince Harry is racking up. It's like every time the world tries to dim his light, he just comes back 10 times brighter, doesn't he? I'm literally beaming today because Prince Harry's Travalyst Coalition has officially been shortlisted for the Business Travel Awards Europe. Just let that sink in for a moment. This isn't just some small participation trophy. This is the big leagues, the real deal. I'm honestly just over the moon for him because he has put so much heart, soul, and genuine effort into this initiative since the very beginning. And seeing it get this kind of high level recognition is just everything. You know, it's funny because while certain people are busy talking, Harry is busy doing. Their travel impact model, which, by the way, was developed by Google in a direct hands-on collaboration with Travalyst, has been specifically recognized in the Business Travel Achievement in Sustainability Innovation category. Can we get a round of applause for that? Seriously, it's such a prestigious nod. And let's be real for a minute. Seeing that Google name right there alongside Travalyst, it just goes to show the caliber of people and organizations that want to work with Prince Harry. They see his vision, they see the data, and they see the potential to actually change how we move around this beautiful planet. This isn't just a win for Harry, it's a win for the future of travel. I am just so incredibly proud. Huge congratulations to Prince Harry and the entire Travalyst team for being named one of the finalists nominated for the Business Travel Awards Europe. We've got the date marked on our calendars, folks. September 30th, 2026 at the JW Marriott Grosvenor House in London. What a night that is going to be. I can already imagine the energy in that room. And oh, I have to ask, what do the haters have to say now? Seriously, where are they? Actually, you know what? Stop. Just stop. We don't even care. We really, truly do not care about their opinions or their tired little narratives anymore. It's almost comical at this point, isn't it? I'm just sitting here laughing because as the Derangers try so hard, and I mean they are working overtime, bless their hearts, to smear Prince Harry and drag his name through the mud, Harry just gives them a total, absolute shutdown with a major, undeniable win like this. It's the ultimate checkmate move. While they're writing their angry little columns and tweets, he's out here changing the global travel industry with Google. It's just delicious irony, don't you think? It's like he doesn't even have to say a word back to them. His success just speaks so loudly that it drowns out all that static. Congratulations to Prince Harry once again, because this is just so well deserved after years of sticking to his guns despite the noise. But you know what the best part of all of this is? It's not just the award or the nomination itself, it's the reaction from all of you. Looking through the comment sections today has been such a heartwarming experience. It truly shows how much genuine love and respect Harry has from real people all over the world. I've been scrolling and scrolling, and I see nothing but a sea of love. Most of the comments are just overflowing with people congratulating him, saying, "Well done, Harry," or "We knew you could do it." It's so clear that people see through the nonsense and appreciate the work he's putting in for the environment and for the travel industry. It's that connection with the public that really matters in the end. It's that grassroots support that keeps the momentum going. I want to say a huge thank you to all of you for being part of this community and for showing up with such positivity. It really makes a difference. It is honestly just mind-blowing when you sit down and really look at the mechanics of what Travalyst is actually doing. We aren't just talking about a celebrity vanity project here. We're talking about deep-level systems change. When Harry launched this in 2019, remember how much heat he took? People were laughing, calling it a hobby, or saying he wasn't qualified to lead a global environmental coalition. Well, who's laughing now? Actually, I'll tell you who. The people at Google, Expedia, Booking.com, and Visa who are all sitting at the same table as Prince Harry. This travel impact model that's been nominated for the Business Travel Award is the real deal. It's a framework that allows us, the travelers, to see the carbon emissions of our flight and stays in real time before we click book. It's about transparency. It's about taking the guesswork out of being an ethical traveler. And to see this nominated in the Business Travel Achievement and Sustainability Innovation category, that is a massive "I told you so" to every single person who doubted his commitment to the cause. The irony of the smear campaigns we see every day is that they're so focused on the past, while Harry is obsessively focused on the future. Think about the scale. We're talking about the JW Marriott Grosvenor House in London on September 30th. That is one of the most prestigious stages in the industry. For Travalyst to be standing there as a finalist among the giants of European business travel says everything you need to know about where his influence actually lies. It's not in the tabloids, it's in the boardroom, it's in the data, and it's in the actual change being implemented across global travel platforms. The Derangers, as we like to call them, and they really are quite frantic lately, aren't they? They try to paint a picture of someone who is irrelevant. But let me ask you, does an irrelevant person partner with Google to change how the entire world views carbon footprints? Does an irrelevant person get shortlisted for a major European sustainability award? I don't think so. And let's talk about that partnership with Google for a second. This wasn't just Harry lending his name to a press release. This was years of collaboration. The travel impact model is about standardized data. Before this, every company had a different way of measuring impact, which made it impossible for us to know what was actually green and what was just greenwashing. Harry's vision was to bring these massive, competing corporations together to agree on one single standard. That is leadership. That is diplomacy. That is someone using their platform to solve a problem that is way bigger than themselves. When I see the comments from you guys, the fans, the supporters, the people who actually care about the planet, it's just beautiful. I see people saying they feel inspired to travel more mindfully because of what they've learned through Travalyst. That is the Harry effect. It's not about the noise, it's about the impact. So while the critics are busy tripping over themselves to find a new flaw, Harry is just over here quietly and quite stylishly changing the world. And honestly, we love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Look, at the end of the day, what we are seeing here is the power of persistence. It's about not letting the world define who you are or what you're capable of achieving. Prince Harry could have taken the easy road. He could have just stayed in the background, but instead he chose to tackle one of the most complex issues of our time. And now the industry is nodding back in agreement. September 30, 2026 at the JW Marriott Grosvenor House, it's going to be a night to remember regardless of the final trophy, because being a finalist is already a statement of victory. It proves that Travalyst isn't just a nice idea. It is a necessary evolution for the way we live and travel in the 21st century. I really want to emphasize how much your support means in all of this. When you like these videos, when you share these stories, and when you drown out the negativity with your own positive voices in the comments, you are part of this movement too. You're helping to show that there is a massive audience for good news, for progress, and for people who are actually trying to make the world a bit better than they found it. I've seen so many of you saying how happy you are for Harry, and honestly, I feel that same warmth. It's like watching a friend finally get the credit they deserve after years of hard work behind the scenes. It just feels right, doesn't it? So let's keep that energy going. We aren't going to let the Derangers or the smear campaigns take up even a cubic inch of our headspace today. We are focusing on the wins. We are focusing on sustainability, innovation, and the fact that Harry is leading a coalition that includes some of the biggest tech and travel giants on the planet. That is the reality. That is the truth. Everything else is just noise.
And let's just take a moment to really soak in the weight of this achievement, because this isn't just a pat on the back nomination. This is the Business Travel Awards Europe 2026, and the Travalyst Coalition, Prince Harry's vision, is standing shoulder to shoulder with industry giants like BCD Travel and Hubly. I mean, seriously, can we just pause for that? When people talk about impact, this is what they mean. The nomination isn't just for being a celebrity-led group, it is for the business travel achievement and sustainability innovation. That word innovation is so key. It means they aren't just following the rules, they are rewriting them. They are creating the data hub, the frameworks for aviation and accommodation, and the actual tools that travel companies are using right now to be better. It's about the fact that Harry didn't just start a conversation, he built a system. And to have the final round of judging happening with 35 of the top travel buyers and consultants in the world, that is the ultimate validation. It's like while the tabloids are stuck in 2020, Harry is literally in 2026, shaping how millions of people will experience the world. It really makes me think about the grit it takes to keep going when the world is trying to tear you down. Think about it. The Business Travel Awards Europe only brought back sustainability as a core integrated category this year because the demand for real, transparent data is so high. And who was already there waiting with the blueprints? Travalyst. It's just so incredibly satisfying. I see all these critics who spent years saying he was just a figurehead, but you don't get a finalist spot at the JW Marriott Grosvenor House by just showing up for photos. You get there by doing the hard, grinding work of aligning global brands behind a single carbon emission standard. I'm just looking at the calendar, September 30th, and I'm already feeling the pride. London is going to be buzzing, and I hope Harry knows that there's this massive, global family of supporters who are cheering for him from every corner of the earth. We see the work, we see the heart, and we definitely see the win. And honestly, the love in the air right now is just infectious. I was reading a comment earlier that said Harry's success is the best response to his critics, and I couldn't agree more. It's a shutdown of the highest order. He doesn't need to shout, he just needs to succeed. And he is succeeding beautifully and consistently. It's so inspiring to see someone take all that negative energy and transmute it into something that actually helps the planet and helps local communities thrive. That's the real Harry. That's the leader we've been supporting all these years. So as we wrap this up, I want us all to just carry that positive energy into our own lives. If Harry can face what he faces and still build something that wins awards for innovation, what can we do? Thank you all for being here, for the likes, the shares, and for being the absolute best community on the internet. We are celebrating today. We are celebrating on September 30th, and we are celebrating Harry every single day after that. Love you guys, stay stylish, and I'll see you soon.